Morning, Peter.
Minus.
Now, put up a fight. Got to be ready.
Morning, miss.
Just say, don't you worry. We pray. That my mama is strong. Happy. Oh, man. Morning, Marlon. Good morning, Peter.
Miss.
Good morning, Marlon.
Morning, miss. Hello? Morning.
Oh, my phone, my computer was down, so I wasn't seeing. I didn't realize that you were telling me morning. Are you ready to go with the questions?
Hello, miss. Hello?
Hello, Marlon.
Good morning, miss. Miss, my mic wasn't working the first time.
Your mic was working.
It wasn't?
It was. All right, so we're ready. Today is Saturday, and we are alive and well, and happy that we're able to join class this morning. All right, so I hope you all said a prayer before you start class this morning. You know. Did you pray this morning, Peter?
Just
Eh?
just jump out of the bed.
No, go pray. Did you pray this morning, Marlon?
No, miss.
Go pray. Say,
Okay.
go on, so put your microphone on mute. Give God thanks. We're going to go with questions after you finish praying. So show her that, Debbie. Sasha. Morning, Sheikh one.
Good morning, Auntie Faliga.
Hold on. Check one. Check
Yes,
one.
Auntie.
Yes, so your session is going to start at 7 a.m.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Well, that's Sasha. Must leave as one. All right, so this is the first question we're going to go with. Good morning, Jaydan. How are you? All right, so I'm going to give you about 2 minutes to write off the question. All right, 3 minutes because it's going to take you a little time. All right, so give you 3 minutes. It's 12:23, 12:26. It's 6:23, 6:26. We start doing the solution for this question. You should be writing the question in your book. Good morning to everyone joining on YouTube. And if you're joining on Facebook, welcome to our early morning math class. It's a free class for any student doing CSEC mathematics. And we do this every day, 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. Jamaica time. We must leave as one.
I'm finished with Sanjay.
All right, good. We still have a minute. All right, so it's 6:26 now. So we're gonna go with a solution. Read the question for me, Jaden. Marla and Peter, please text in the group and call those people and tell them to get about to them bed for me. Thanks. Tell them some miss to say must wake up now. Please call them for me.
Okay, miss.
And if you hear them rude with you, tell me which one.
Can I go now, Miss?
Yeah, read for me now, honey.
Okay. How much more interest would they pay?
Jaden, which hold on, Jaden, which grade are you in?
6.
Oh no, Jaden, this is for CSEC class. I just realized I'm moving message me. This is CSEC, Jaden. But you can stay, but we have a class for homework after this, right? After this 7 a.m. All right, Jaden. So you can stay if you want to stay. You can read for me. So you're going to be my reader for today. Go ahead and read, Jaden. Show them how a grade 6 student is brilliant and can read boldly. You go ahead and read for me, honey.
Okay, Miss.
Go ahead, Jaden, read for me. Read. Read, Jaden.
How much more interest would they pay a deposit of $10,000 earned in 2008 than in 2009?
All right, so rate on fixed deposit in 2008 is 7.8%. So Jaydan is in grade 6, and I'm going to teach Jayden to do this question. So Jayden, did you write off everything on your everything, Jayden?
Yes, Miss.
All right. So rate on fixed deposit, and these are CSEC questions, bear in mind. So Jayden is about to show you all that a grade 6 student in grade 6 can do this question. So you're gonna follow me now, Jaden. So why me echo? All right. Okay. So first part is rate on fixed deposit. So in 2008, it's 7.8%, right?
Yes, Miss.
In 2009, it is 7.5%. I'm going to switch over now, Jaden. And remember now that Jaden is a grade 6 student who saw this message. Mommy called and said, let him, Jaden is waiting on the outside, and Jaden is here in the CSEC class. So we're going to do this question together, and this is a CSEC question, CSEC class, and Jaden is a grade 6 student. And we're going to work this question together, Jaden. All right, so let me just find the question again on my phone.
Miss,
Hmm?
Miss, I call about 4%, Miss. I didn't get 3 of them. I got Melody, Miss, and she said she won't be making cash out early.
All right. All right, I'm coming, Jayden. I'm looking for the question on my phone. Okay, I found it. All right, thank you, Marlon. I made both of your co-hosts. So anyone that is joining with the link, you just, Peter and Marlon, you just let them in.
Yes, miss.
All right, so how much more would a fixed deposit? All right, so this is what we're gonna do, Jayden. I'm gonna work out we're gonna work out 2008. I'm gonna show you how you're gonna work out 2008, and then I'm gonna let you work out 2009. Okay, Jayden?
Yes, miss.
All right. So for 2008, it's 7.8%. So we're gonna be finding 7.8% off. What does the word off mean, Jayden?
I don't actually know that one.
Go again, honey. Which operation? So which of the 4 operations does the word off means? We have addition, we have subtraction, we have multiplication, and we have division. The word off means one of those. Which of the 4? Think about it. There's nothing wrong if you think about it, and when you give me that answer, it's not the correct answer, right? You're here to learn. All right, Jaden, and remember you're in a bigger class now. All right, so don't worry about it. So think about it, Jaden, and tell me. Do you think that it means, just tell me what you think. Do you think that it means addition, or do you think that it means subtraction, division, or multiplication?
Addition, miss.
All right, so it's not addition, right? And I'm gonna give you another hint. Da, 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 it's a 13. It starts with the 13th letter of the alphabet. Which one is that? So addition, multiplication, division, subtraction. And it starts with the 13 letter. So it's one of the two, you know. Which of
Multiplication.
one of the 4? Go again.
Multiplication.
Multiplication. Awesome. Well done. Give me a second, Jaden.
Okay.
All right, so it's multiplication. So the word of, we're going to put that above it. The word of means multiplication. So we're going to put that up here. So word of means multiplication. Go ahead and write that down for me, Jaden. So you have a 7.8% of 10,000. And above that 10,000, you put what the word of means. It means multiplication. Do you have any other color pen, Jaden?
What?
Do you have any other color pen or pencil, or do you have any crayon? So you would use another color to do the multiplication at the top. Or do you have any highlighter? Just highlight that part.
No,
That's
miss.
okay. All right, that's okay, my darling. So 7.8% of 10,000. All right, so what I'm gonna do with you now, Jaden, I'm gonna show you how we find 1% first. All right,
Yes,
so
miss.
1%. So 1% of 1,000. We're going to do that part first. All right, Jaden, not 1,000, 10,000. So we're going to do 1% of 10,000 first. If we're finding 1% of 10,000, it means that we're going to be dividing by 100. Let me go again now, Jaden. If we're finding 1% of 10,000, what number are we dividing by, Jaden?
1,000.
All right, so let's do again now. So if we're finding 1% of 10,000, we're dividing by the number 100. All right, so I'm going to write it down for you, Jaden. Don't worry. All right, we're going to take our time to go through it. So if so 1% of a number means we divide by 100. We divide the number by 100. What does it mean, Jaden?
1% of a number means we divide by the number by 100.
We divide the number by 100. All right. So 1% of a number means we divide the number by 100. All right. And remember, people, as you're watching, this is Jaden, a grade 6 student who decided to join our class, which is a CSEC class this morning. And we're here doing a CSEC question. I'm so proud of Jaden. He's excellent student, right? Yes, Peter giving me that wow face. He is in grade 6. Yes, we ought to give him an applaud for that. And that's what I said. Look at it. He's a grade 6 student. 6 a.m. Mommy messaged me. Mommy said, let me tell you what Mommy said. Good morning, Miss Hunter. Please add Jaden. All right. Oh, she asked me to add him to your broadcast list. But here is Jaden. You understand? Jaden is here, ready to do class. And my CSEC student, parents, them sit down in a bed and have your CSEC students who is going to do exam soon, not out of bed to do class. And then you wonder why the students them fail when free class is being offered. Mommy, Stacian, I applaud you. Jaden out of his bed, grade 6 student. Grade 6 student, grade 6 student, out of his bed. Mother got him ready for a CSEC class this morning. Now you understand why some students excel in school and others don't, because of the parents that we have. Yes, big up to the parents who is doing their very best for their children. So we're gonna go now, Jaden. 1% of 10,000 mean that we're going to divide the number 10,000 by 100. Do you know how to divide by 100, Jaden?
Yes, miss.
All right, what would be the answer? What is 10,000 divided by 100? Do you know the short method?
Yes, miss.
What would be the answer, honey?
Coming.
Okay, take your time. Remember, you're a star this morning, Jaydan. Remember, you're a star this morning. You are starring mathematics with your sent a free CSEC class where only 2 CSEC students showed up. Only 2 CSEC students showed up. And Jaden is a grade 6 student showing up for a CSEC class. Mother got him out of bed and show up. And then here he is doing it. Proud of you, Jaden. Proud of you, Jaden. Proud of you, proud of you, proud of you. Take your time.
I'm coming.
No, take it, Jaden. You just take your time. Remember, you're a superstar today. You take your time, Jaden, and remember, even if it's not correct, you're still a superstar today. All right?
Yes, miss.
All right, my darling.
Excuse me, miss.
Yes, honey?
Um, here's one problem. I don't know 112,000.
Go again?
I don't know 112,000.
All right, don't worry, Jaden. We're going to do it together. All right, so when you're dividing by a power of 10, and what we mean by power of 10, we mean 10, 100,000, 10,000, 100,000. So all of those. So when we're dividing by a power of 10, so let me write down what I mean by power of 10 now. So I'm going to write them over here now. So powers of 10. Peter, you look like professor this morning.
Repeat, miss.
You look like a professor this morning.
No, miss. No.
You don't want to be a professor. What are you going to be? What's your aspiration?
Miss, anesthesiologist.
Okay. What is an What's repeat the word again?
It's an anesthesiologist.
An anesthesiologist. What does an anesthesiologist do?
So this is a doctor that specializes with pain, like surgery wise, miss.
Okay.
They're one of the important members of a surgery and in medical fields and other areas.
Okay. So there goes my brilliant Peter explaining his aspiration. All right. Thank you, Peter. All right, so let's go now, Jaydan. Jaydan, so look to your right now, where I write those powers of 10. I'm gonna put it in another color. All right. Yeah. So we have it. Let's put it in black. You seen it, Jaydan?
Yes, miss.
Miss is when is pep, miss? When is pep?
The 26th of May. Have you shared my flyer with any of your people yet? Too?
Yes, miss.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, miss.
Jaydan, ready now? All right, so Jaydan, powers of 10. are 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, and 100,000, and we keep going up. So tell me the powers of 10 now, Jaydan. Repeat the powers of 10 for me. 10.
10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000,
And the next one, what comes after 100,000?
10,000.
Comes after. Come on now, Jaden, man. After. So after 100,000, add one more zero, what do you get?
Million.
Awesome. There you go, Jaydan. A million. All right, so we have 10,000 divided by 100, Jaydan. And let's go now. If we're dividing, I'm going to put in the numbers now. So if we're dividing by 10, we move 1 time. Divided by 100, we move 2 times. Divided by 1,000, we're going to move 3 times. Divided by 10,000, we're going to move 4 times. If we're dividing by 100,000, we're going to move 5 times. All right, so tell me now, Jaden, let's go. If you're dividing by 10, how many times are you going to move?
1,
All right, if you're dividing by 100, how many times are you going to move?
2,
If you're dividing by 1,000, how many times are you going to move?
3,
If you're dividing by 10,000, how many times are you going to move?
4,
And if you're dividing by 5 or by 100,000, how many times are you going to move?
5,
5. And what if you're dividing by a million? How many times would you move?
5 million. 5 million.
Go again, Jaden. How many times would you move?
How you mean?
You're dividing by 1 million. How many?
1 million. 6 times.
Awesome. Very good, Jaden. Well done. All right. So if we're dividing by 1 million, we move 6 times. So I want you to tell me now, Jaden. All right. So what I want you to tell me now, Jaden, is how do you know how many times to move? What in each power of 10 tells us the amount of time to move? What in each power of 10, Jaden, tells us the amount of time to move? So look at the power of 10. 10, we move 1 time. 100, we move how many times?
2 times.
1,000, we move how many times?
3 times.
10,000, we move how many times?
4 times.
100,000, we move how many times?
5.
5 times. So I have been teaching you about pattern in PEP. Do you see any pattern between the numbers at the bottom and anything in each number there, in each power of 10?
Yes, miss.
What do you see?
The zeros, miss, is the same amount.
Awesome. There you go, Jaden. Awesome. Listen, Jaden is going to mash up high school, you know. He's going to mash up high school when him come. Don't you think so, Peter?
I'm sure I agree with this.
What do you think, Marlon? Marlon gone. All right, so let's go now, Jaden. So when we're dividing by 100, we move how many times?
I did not hear you, miss.
When we divide by 100, how many times do we move?
1.
Come on now,
No, 2.
Jaden.
No,
All
2.
right. So we're going to come here now. We're looking for a decimal point. Do you see any decimal point in this number? What? Hold on. Do you see any decimal point in the 10,000 here? We're looking for a decimal point. Do you see any?
Yes, miss, the comma.
Decimal point. What represents decimal point? A full stop or a comma? Think about it now, Jaden. What represents a decimal point? A full stop or a comma? All right, so look at these two numbers now, Jaden. All right, Jaden, tell me, hold on, Jaden. Not yet, don't tell me yet. Just hold on a second, Jaden. All right, so I put the comma here. No, okay, hold on, we have too much, we don't have enough digit to put a comma there. I'll put another digit. I'm gonna put the comma here. Good. And we have a comma and a full stop. Which of them is a decimal point, Jayden?
The full stop.
The full stop. All right. So we're gonna come up back now, Jayden. We're gonna come back. We're coming back to the 10,000. And you're going to tell me, do you see a decimal point? Look through. Do you see a decimal point?
Is it one under division?
No, hold on, Jaden. I did not ask you to say if there's to put in a decimal point, you know. I'm asking you to look through now. And remember what we're looking for as a decimal point. We're looking for what now? A what? What tells us that it's a what?
Decimal point.
Yes, so how does a decimal point looks like? Does it look like a comma or a full stop?
Full stop.
A full stop. So we are looking at this number 10,000 and we're looking to find a what?
A decimal point.
A decimal point. And how would we identify a decimal point? It must be a
Full stop.
A full stop. All right, good. So we're going to look now and we're looking for a full stop. A full stop. Do you see any full stop? No. So just take your time and look. So you're going to tell me if you see a full stop or if you don't see a full stop.
I don't see a full stop.
Excellent. So when we don't see a full stop now, we're going to put in 1 for ourselves. And that 1 goes right behind the last digit. All right. So when we don't see a full stop, what do?
You add more zeros.
Hold on. Let's go again, Jaden. When we don't see a full stop, what do? We put in 1. All right. So when we don't see a full stop, we put in 1 and we put it in right behind the last digit. All right. So I'm going to write that down for you over here. All right, Jaden. See that? When we don't see a full stop, we put in 1 right behind the last
digit.
The last digit. All right, good. So now that we have our full stop in, we are going to go ahead and we're going to move that decimal point. How many places?
1 place. 2.
Why are we moving 2 places?
Because there are 2 zeros.
And where's the 2 0 in?
The 100.
And the 100 is called our what? Is it our divisor or a dividend?
Divisor.
Awesome. So we're going to move 2 places. So go, oops, 1 place. And then, oops, 2 places. So there we go now. Now the decimal point is here. All right, so let me use another color now. So the decimal point was here initially, and now we take it and we move it over there. See where the decimal point is now, Jaydan?
Yes. Yes.
All right, read the answer for me now. What's the new number here?
100.
Well done. Very good, Jaydan. 100. Awesome, Jaydan. So it is 100. Beautiful. All right, beautiful. So we're going to put that 100 in. 100. And if you're just joining, We're here with Jaydan, a grade 6 student that mommy got him up. Did mommy wake you up this morning, Jaydan, to join class?
Yes, miss.
Mommy's an excellent mother. She woke him up this morning to join a CSEC class, and Jaden is here about to complete a CSEC question on consumer arithmetic. When Jaden joined, only 2 other CSEC students was here. Only 2 other CSEC students was here when he joined. Only 2 other CSEC students. Yes, my nephew Sheikh one joined as well, but I told him to come back at 7 a.m. All right, and here he is joining again. He's rejoining. All right, so when Jaden joined, only 2 other students was here, right? And Sheikh one joined before Jaden. Yes, he's a 6th grade 6 student too. Jaden is a grade 6 student. These students are able to get out of bed to join a class that is above their grade, and you can't get up out of bed. And you as the pitney can't get out of bed to come join class. And you want past 60, you're gonna spend money if you do maths a million times. Watch it. Not you, Peter. How much time am I gonna spend money if you do maths? All 10 times.
Yes, miss. So not me,
And then
though.
give up. Yes.
Not me, miss.
Not you. And not Marlon. All right. All right. So here goes it now. 10,000 divided by 100 equal 100. I now have my great mentor joining, Mr. McCloud. Good morning to you, Mr. McCloud.
Morning.
Good morning. Listen, Mr. McCloud is my mentor. There is no other math teacher like Mr. McCloud. Things that I know now, he taught me. This is a man, and that's, you see, when I was talking yesterday, if you watch me, you need to follow me on Facebook. When I was talking yesterday, it's math class, but I do everything in my math class. It's my math class. I do anything here. So when I was talking yesterday about the persons grooming people and showing them what to do, I'm talking about a man like Mr. McCloud. I'm talking about a teacher like Mr. McCloud who takes you, he have a whiteboard, he has a board in his office at Godfrey Stewart. And when we don't understand a concept, I could teach better. For the life of me, I could teach better. All right? And Mr. McCloud, he goes on his board and he said, come, Hunter, and this is what you're going to do. Strategies that I use in matrices, he taught me. Excellent teacher. He has his school, McCloud's Institute in Sablamar. Are you online only at the moment, or is it physical, Mr. McCloud?
For the moment, I'm just doing online.
Online. And when we tell you about caring, when we tell you about love children, listen, when we tell you about he builds good relationship, he's no kind of person that you would fear around your child. So it's not them kind of people that build relationship with Pitney and you fear them around a child. This is an excellent man. We can put my head from a block for this man. Excellent teacher. He is, which year were you the teacher for Jamaica? The mathematics teacher, Mr. McCloud?
2016.
2016, he was awarded by Jamaica as a national teacher for mathematics.
Sure.
Yes, 2016 by Jamaica. And his thing was all over the media and he was all over. Yes, when you go into Godfrey Stewart High School, there's a big plaque there. And whose face is on it? Mr. McCloud. I love you, Mr. McCloud. I appreciate you. Thank you for joining this morning. All right. So if you want to, listen, I can't teach like Mr. McCloud. I can't teach like Mr. McCloud. So if you're not learning my class, go join Mr. McCloud class. It would make you learn. When Mr. McCloud will get you to learn. So Peter, if you're not learning over here, go join Mr. McCloud class. What's his name? Marlon, Johnny, if you're not learning over here, go join Mr. McCloud class. He's an excellent teacher. All right. So McCloud's Institute, located in Sablamar, presently online. So if you want If you want a great lesson, a great teacher, maybe you prefer a male teacher than a female teacher, and maybe Miss Hunter is just not the fit for you, go join Mr. McCloud's class. All right? Mr. McCloud is an excellent teacher. He goes above and beyond. I mean, after how much o'clock in the night, Mr. McCloud will be calling me and say, Hunter, look at this SBA for me. And we're discussing SBA. I can call him at any time to talk about maths. He's Mr. McCloud too available. Always on the mango tree and them little place with students a work out question. It's not the teacher that sits in school and gossip. It's not the teacher that don't show up for work. Sometimes he show up for work and he show up too much. Because him show up for regular class, him show up for evening class, him show up for first class on Saturday, him show up for every class. And he motivates, he inspires. You hear me talk about him? Because he's my mentor. And the world need people like Mr. McCloud. Mr. McCloud, hats off to you. I love and appreciate you, sir. Right. And me tell you love and appreciate. This man never say Hunter, Malaika yet. Never. So me I tell you about classy man. Me I tell you about man with dignity. Me I tell you about man who do things genuinely. Because you know some people them help you, but when they might help you, they might go on like I said, they might go under your skirt. I know this man a disciplined man. Discipline. I'm talking about discipline. You can trust your children around him. If we know pedophile, I'm telling about pedophile. But this is a disciplined man. Discipline to the core. Him just genuine, him too genuine if you ask me. So if you want class, I'm not saying class better than mine. I mean, I have to ask you. Better teaching than mine. So go on over to the Macleod Institute. Yes. And guess what? When Mr. Macleod Institute grew, me grow too. Because if me broke and have no money, we can always call him. So if you don't come on my class, go to film class. If you left my class and go to film class, yes, go on. Because they will get better teaching. And my friend are going to make more money. Me love keep my money in my friend circle. All right, finish talking about that. Mr. McCloud, I'm going to let you take over from here. All right, you teach. So Jaden is the one that is doing the question.
Hello, Miss Hunter. Miss Hunter.
Yes.
Hi. What can I say? Thank you for all those kind words, but I just want to let your students know that in my eyes, I do believe that you're an excellent teacher, just the same. The passion that you have for the teaching of mathematics is exceptional. I don't know about my teaching being better than yours. I've learned a lot from you from the time that you have been working together. And we keep in touch, we consult with each other. So I know that all your students are in good hands. All right. So no need for them to rush to me to get better teaching, because I know that you're an excellent teacher and you're full of passion and drive for this. Right now, I'm not in the position to be doing the teaching. I just saw the whole thing and I said, let me just peep in Miss Hunter's class, maybe to learn a thing or two. So go ahead, man. I'm learning here.
All right, Mr. McCloud, you just smashed me for a while ago. All right. So we're going to continue. So ready, Jaydan. All right, so Jayden is our grade 6 student, and he got out of bed when the CSEC kids, still in bed. Jayden got out and joined the CSEC class. Big up to Jaydan. Respect and large. Ministers, prime ministers, only need to come give Jayden an award for this. Jayden, which school you attend?
Women's Preparatory School.
Women's Preparatory School. Women's Preparatory Principal, you need to big up Jayden especially. You need to put Jayden name out there to say that this is an excellent student. All right, so let's go. And he's doing a CSEC question. So let's go, Jayden. So Jayden gave us our first answer to say that 10,000 divided by 100 is 100. So we're good right there, Jayden. All right, so Jayden, let's just put this over. Hold on, darling. All right. So here we put equal. So 1% of 10,000, what is the answer, Jayden?
100.
100, all right, good. So if 1% is 100, Jayden, what's 2%?
2%. 1,000.
Come on now, Jaydan.
Mm,
If one bag juice is for, not bag juice. If one, what is for 100? If one soda is for $100, how much is it for two?
200.
200, all right. Hold on, let me write that down. All right. All right, so 2% of 100, Jaden just gave us the answer. Not 100, 10,000. So 2% of 10,000 is 200. All right, so let's go to Jaydan. We're gonna do the next percent now. What's 3% of 10,000? So remember the scenario that we used earlier. If one juice is for $100, how much is it for two?
300.
Hmm?
300.
Okay, good job. All right, Jaden. Can I jump now to go down to 7? What is 7% of 10,000?
700.
Awesome, well done. So we know that we have 7% of 10,000. And that's 700. Right? Well done so far, Jaden. All right, Jaden. How much percent are we finding? 7 point what?
8.
7.8. All right, Jaden. We're going to break that up now. So finding 7.8. All right, so 7% of 10,000 is 700. So we're finding 7.8. So we're left with 0.8 to work out, Jaden. And we're going to break up 0.8 into first. We're going to look at 0.5%.
That would be 5.
What is 0.5, Jaden, as a fraction? What is 0.5 as a fraction, Jaden? All right, so we have Sheikh here as well. Sheikh is another grade 6 student. So if there's a question that, oh, Sheikh left. Let's see if Sheikh is still here. All right, so Sheikh left. All right, so Jaden, you're all alone, but if Sheikh comes back, then we'll let Sheikh help you. All right, so Jaydan, what is 0.5 as a fraction? Think about it. I give you some options and you tell me which one. Which of those? 0.5 as a fraction. Which of those is it? Take your time, Jaden. Take your time. Okay, so it's not 1/5. So zero. So let me do this now. Let me do it in a diagram now. Got a diagram now. Look, Jaden.
This is
What fraction is shaded?
Uh-huh.
Half. So 0.5 as a fraction is the same thing as
0.7,
hold on.
0.5.
Go again now. Hold on, Jaden. So let's go now. What fraction of the circle is shaded?
Uh-huh.
Half. And this is how we represent a half, right?
Yes, miss.
All right. So 0.5 as a fraction is a
2.5.
as a fraction. So remember I said which of these fraction it was? And which one did we get it to be?
I got it to be 1/3.
Not 1/3. Which one is circled?
Uh-huh.
Aha. Good. So 0.5, you're going to write that down for me now in your book, Jaydan. So 0.5 as a fraction is a half. 0.5 is a half. And that's how we write a half, all right? Or you can write it the other way. You write it down in your book, Jaydan?
Yes, miss.
All right, good. So Jaydan, if one whole is 100, so if all of this value 100, everything here value 100. What does half of it value?
Half of it.
What does half of it value?
50.
Excellent. So what is 0.5 of 10,000? What is 0.5 of 10,000, Jaydan? Hold on, Jaydan. Hold on, come again now, Jaydan. So listen to me now. One whole, the entire whole, values how much?
A half.
No. What the value? How much is the 1% value?
100.
100. All right. And how much is half a percent value?
50.
50. Good. So and 0.5 is the same thing as what? 0.5 is a fraction, a half. Good. So that means that 0.5% of 10,000 is
50.
awesome. There you go, Jaden. 50. All right. All right, Jaden. So if 0.5 is 50, we need to figure out what 0.1 is. You think you can figure that part out for me, Jaden? So we're going to do 0.1% now.
It would be 0.
0.1% of 10,000. All right. So Jaydan, so know that 0.5 is 50. 0.5, 50. What is 0.1? If 5 is 50, what is 1?
10.
10. So what is 0.1% of 10,000? Let's go again, Jaydan. You're doing really good. You're doing really, really good so far. All right. So let's go again. So we have 0.1% of 10,000, right? We know that 0.5% of 10,000 is how much, Jaydan? How much is 0.5, honey?
50.
50. All right. So if 0.5 is 50, so 5 is 0.5, 50, 0.5, 50, 0.5, 0.5, 55, 50. What is 0.1?
10.
10. Beautiful. All right. What is 0.2, Jaydan? 0.2, Jaydan?
200.
Come on now, 0.2. 0.1 is 10, but 0.2.
1.
Come on now, take your time. All right, hold on, Jaydan. Tell mom to give you a little water. Tell mom to give you a little water, man. You need a little water. Drink a little water. Take your time, though, Jaydan. You're doing really good. Really, really good so far. Tell mom to give you a little water.
What is 0.2?
No, mommy, don't ask him. Give him a little water. Give him, don't ask him. Give him a little water, man. Let him cool on a bit. You see how far I come from? Let him cool on a bit. Give him a little water to drink. And good morning to everyone who is joining. Matter of fact, I'm not even keeping the next hour class. I'm going to take a break from this because we're already into the next hour. Jaden here is a grade 6 student that showed up for a CSEC class. When he showed up, only 2 other students was here. Before he showed up, another grade 6 student, Sheikh Powell, showed up for the class. I told him to come back at 7, and he did come back at 7. All right? Jaden came on, wrote the question down. Then I realized that, oh, it's Jaden Johnson, my prep student. But Jaden, you're in the wrong class, man. This is not your class at the moment. But I said, okay, Jaden, stay. And he stayed. And Jaden is doing a CSEC class question. I said, this is a sequence question. Dejani? Dejani?
Yes, miss.
Where did you get this question from?
Of CSEC past paper.
CSEC past paper. Can you tell us which year CSEC past paper?
Miss, I'm not sure because it was a booklet.
Okay, so she's not sure, but Dejani was the one who posed the question in the group, and she got it from a CSEC past paper, a CSEC past paper. All right, so it's not even Miss Hunter give the question, you know. So Miss Hunter now making up any story. All right, and the beauty about this is that Jaden mother woke him up. Jaden mommy woke him up, showed him the message. Said, come, Jaden, log on, right? She asked me to let him in, and she sent me a message after to say, this is Jaden's number. Please add him to your broadcast list. You see how parents, when them want good for them pitney, or them work and tile hard for them pitney, them not just work and tile hard, but them show interest in the things that will make their children grow. It's a free class. It's on Facebook. I sent it to my contacts, and I know that they shared. But your pitney still in the bed. Are you not even make an effort to go wake up your child that is going to CSEC to come and join the class, but you believe that they're going to pass? Peter, come tell us how much time we're going to do maths. Peter?
Miss until and then give up, miss.
Peter, say you're going to do maths until you give up. Peter said you'll be doing maths until you give up.
Yes, miss.
Because you're not showing the interest. All right, you ready now, Jaydan?
Yes, miss.
All right. So 1%, 0.1% is 10, Jaydan, was 0.2%. So think about it. 1, 10, 2.
20.
Awesome. Yeah, Jaden, I'm sorry. Jesus. It's a pity I go mash up high school. Jaden, them for look out. You're coming. All right, so 20. Hello, hi. Yeah, okay, come and say hello to them. Come. 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 Say hello. Say hello. Say hi. Just look in the camera. Say hi. Tell them it's Zena. Go, Zena. All right, so let's go now. 0.3%. So 0.3%. Go again.
We're counting by tens.
Is it counted by 10 or adding by 10? Which one? All right, we could say counting by 10. I would accept that. Counting by 10. Yes. So what's 0 point? And you see, I tell you about the pattern. That is why I love Pepperability, because they learn to identify patterns. Yes, Jaydan. Mr. McCloud, I could accept counting by 10, right? Oh, Mr. McCloud left. All right. So I think I can accept counting by 10. All right, so 0.3% of 10,000 is, go ahead, Jaydan.
30.
30, beautiful. Beautiful. Grade 6 student. Oh, my Lord. So now, Jaydan, we're going to answer the master question. All right, Jaydan. So we're going to highlight two things. Oh, hold on. Let's do the 8%, Jaydan, before we go to that. So let's do 8%, Jaydan. 8% of 10,000.
800.
Hold on, Jaydan. Think about it. Just hold on a bit, Jaydan. So tell me now, look, Jaydan, we're going to use two things that is going to add to. Oh, yes, you're right. Oh, it should be 0.8. My apology. You're right, Jaydan. You're right. My bad. You're right. You see, Jaydan, fire. Oh, my gosh. My bad, Jaydan. It should be 0.8. All right, Jaydan, you're correct. All right, 0.8 now, Jaydan. Percent of 10,000.
80.
80, beautiful.
You get to know? Understand?
Right, Jaydan? All right, so beautiful. You hear mommy there, the side of him? You're getting it now? I saw parents to steer. Oh, hear me telling you? I saw them must steer with a picnic. Sit down with your child and teach your child. If you can't teach them, sit down with them when they join forums like these and teach them. Miss Stacy and hats off to you, an excellent mom. You're a super mom.
Thank you.
Yes, you're a super mom. Persons need to take pace from your book. All right, so 0.8% of 10,000 is 80. All right, so well done, Jaden. So we're going to use two things, Jaden. I wonder if you can figure out the two things that we need to use to get 7.8. Which two do we need to use to get 7.8?
Which one, miss?
So we need to write what the answer is for 7.8% of 10,000.
Think about what she asked before you answer.
All right, so Jaden, tell me, so you're gonna look through now all of what we have done here and look which numbers you're going to add to give you 7.8.
I said the 7% and 0.8.
Beautiful. The 7% and the 0.8. So add those together, Jaden, and tell me what your answer is.
Like the total, what it means?
Yes, yes, the total.
$780.
780. Beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Well done, Jaden, so far. I'm absolutely blown away, amazed. Amazed. So Jaden have cracked the first part of the question. Jaden, can you read the full question for me again? Oh, I don't think it's dollars. It's just 780. Sorry. Read the full question for me, Jaden.
How much more interest would a fixed deposit of $10,000 earn in 2008 than that in 2009?
So in 2008, so this is the 2008 one, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Then Johnny, which question is this? What type of question is this, Johnny?
I'm going to check, I'm not sure.
No, not the year. But what type of question is this?
This is the overall topic for it?
No, where did you get the question from?
Miss, I have a CSEC paper.
Okay. Okay. Hear how much time you asked Johnny? The Johnny posted the question in the book, in the group. All right. So 2008, what's the next year that we're looking at?
2009.
2009. All right, so we're gonna do 2009 now. And we are here with Jaydan Johnson, a grade 6 student that mother Stacy Ann woke him up this morning, a student of Women's Preparatory, an excellent student with a super mom. His mother woke him up this morning for him to join a CSEC class, and Jaydan is the star of this class today. He is working out a CSEC question. Hats off to mommy. Big up to you, Jaydan. You are special. All right, so we're gonna do the question now. 2009. How much percent did they say in 2009 now, Jaydan?
I think it's 7.5.
All right, they said 7.5%. All right, so we're gonna write 7.5 of what, Jayden?
7.5. 2000.
Awful.
Of.
So look at what we did here. So remember how I teach you to do patterning? Look at what we did at the top. So hold on, I'm gonna highlight that part. Look at what we did here.
100,000.
How much is that number?
No.
How much is this number? What is this number?
10,000.
10,000. Beautiful. All right. All right, Jaden. You think you can give me the answer for this?
It's 750.
Okay, so that was Michaela. Michaela?
Yes, miss. Good morning.
Good morning, Michaela.
Good morning, miss.
All right, so you know the principle is for you to keep your microphone muted, all right? Unless you're given the question is directed to you, all right? Yes, Michaela?
Yes, miss.
Okay, thank you. All right, so Jaden. Go ahead now, Jaden. 7.5% of 10,000, Jaden. Peter, what do you think? You think he's going to do it? Think he's going to be able to figure it out on his own? Yes, Peter said thumbs up. How do you think that, Johnny? You think he'll be able to figure it out on his own? All right, so Jaydan, you hear everyone believe in you, Jaydan. What do you think, Marlon? I think he'll be able to figure it out on his own. All right, Marlon gone. Michaela, do you think he'll be able to figure it out on his own? Yes, Michaela said thumbs up. You see, everybody believe in you now. Let me go over to YouTube and see if anybody's over there commenting. If you're on YouTube, give Jaden your love and support. All right? Everybody believe in you now. Let me go over to YouTube. All right, Jaden. So great, Amaya said, greetings from Jamaica. Greetings, darling. And Cameroon Freeburn said, good morning. All right, so, all right, Jaden. So if you're watching right now, you're watching Jaden doing this question. Jaden is a grade 6 student doing this question, and you're on YouTube. Just give Jaden your love and your support. He started this question and he's bringing it to the end. If you're on YouTube, give Jaden your love and your support. So he's at the final stage of the question. It's a CSEC question. All right. So Jaden is trying to figure out what 7.5% of 10,000 is. And he's going to be doing that part all by himself. So give Jaden your love and your support. If you're joining on YouTube, Facebook, just give him your love and your support. I hope that this is an inspiration to you out there.
Miss Sandra?
Yes. Are you ready with your answer?
Anything else? I would say 7.7 would be 70. I mean 0.7 would be 70.
Hold on, man. Look at the question in front of you. 7.5%. So up here we did 7.8. Are we doing 7.5?
Yes.
Jaden, take your time, man. Take your time. Come, Peter, man. You need to make Jaden know that you believe in him. Let Jaden know that you believe in him. He can do it. Michaela, let Jaden know that you believe in him. He can do it. Yes, Michaela gave you the thumbs up. Shanice. Oh, I have a Shanice joining. Good morning, Shanice. Oh, no. Oh no. All right, let Jaden know that you believe in him. If you're joining on YouTube, let Jaden know that you believe in him. He can do it.
You can do it.
Sam, there goes Marlon. You can do it. You can do it if you really want. Johnny, can you sing?
No, miss.
Peter, can you sing? Peter, you can sing. You go to church every Sunday. Come sing. You can do it if you really want. You gotta try and try. You succeed at last. Come, Peter, come sing for. Come and cheer on the Jaydan.
Yeah, what is it, miss?
No, Jaydan, take your time, honey. Work on the question. Come cheer on Jaydan, Peter.
Miss.
I need this video to go viral. I need this video to go viral. Yes, Jaydan. So Shadia Kamak says, yes, it's a boy. He can do it. Shadia on YouTube say he can do it. I need this video to go viral because for two reasons. One is because we have a super mom here who got her grade 6 student out of bed to join a CSEC class, and she's an excellent mom. And parents need to know that you ought to do what you ought to do for your children. And two, this video needs to go viral because Jaden, a grade 6 student, is determined to bring it to the end. He's determined to complete the question. Student hailing from Woolmer's Preparatory. Big up to Woolmer's Preparatory. You did an excellent job at grooming this youngster. We need this video to go viral. People need to know that you ought to do what you ought to do for your children. If you don't know what to teach them, sit down with them. You hear Jaden mother with him? That's the mom. That's the parent. That's how you guide them. Money and shoes and food and all of that is okay. But being there with them physically, there's nothing compared to that. Nothing compared to that. Peter say you can do it, son. Yes, Peter. Peter said you can do it, son. Jaden, you have support on YouTube.
It's the same sequence. Just look at what she did with 7.8.
All right, Jaden. We need some more support, man.
Yes.
We need to share this. Grade 6 student doing a CSEC question.
So what it is?
Mommy, do you want Jaden to do CSEC math next year?
No, he's not ready yet.
Listen, he's more than ready.
7.8. Look what she did. 7.8% of 10,078.
Mommy, do you believe that Jaden can create history next year? Peter, you're not doing your job. Marlon, you're not doing your job.
Look.
So I just let him shake one hour. I just press admin.
7.8% of 7.
Okay.
That means she added 0. Why? How did you get 7.8 here? How did you get 780?
Sheikh one, please make sure that your microphone is muted. And look at my face, I'm dead serious. All right?
All right. So if she did 7% of 10,000, it's 700. And then she did 0.8% of 10,000, it's 80. 7.7% of 10,000 is 700. So you already got 700. So what you need to find is a 0.5. So 5% of 10,000, which you work out here, is how much? So put them together. The 7.8, 7.5% of 10,000 is what? Huh? 750. Good. Just look at it. Mommy. Tell her that's the answer.
Miss Hunter,
Yes, my darling.
the answer is 750.
The answer is definitely 750. Definitely 750. Well done. Well done. Well done. All right. So you hear how mommy dear coaching him? Tell about mommy when them special. Tell about some parents. Like God doesn't cut them out special for parenting.
This is just like my mom.
All right. So Peter, big up your mom. Big up, hey, that your mom is special too. That's the mother. This mother have 2 students in my class. She have 2 students in my class, one in grade 7 to 9 class and one in CSEC class. And from she have started with these students from September, this woman have never asked me for $1,000 discount. She have never asked me. She have been supportive all the way through. She would be there and she would say to her daughter, did you watch the videos? Go and watch the recap. And like she motivates them. If she missed a message, she would say, my son, I didn't see it. Apologize. Like this mom. Awesome mom, man. So Jaden, you're at the final stage. Read the question for me again.
How much more interest would have a fixed deposit of $10,000 earned in 2008 than in 2009.
Mm-hmm.
For for 2008, it is 780.
Mm-hmm.
Now for 2000, 2009 is 750.
Mm-hmm.
So 2009 did not gain that much in
How much?
2009 did not gain that much.
All right. So read the question for me again now, Jaden. What did the question ask you for?
How much more interest would a fixed deposit of $10,000 earn 2008 and 2009?
So in 2008, the fixed deposit of 10,000 would earn. So we're doing the final statement. No, answering the question. Would earn, you're going to fill in that part there, than in 2009 on the same amount.
Which should we combine?
Hold on, Jaden. I'm going to take your response shortly. There it is now, Jaden. So you're going to fill in that blank. So read now. So that's your final statement. In 2008, the fixed deposit of 10,000 would earn dash than in 2009 on the same amount. You're going to put in dash, you're going to put in the amount that you would earn more than.
I was asking if we should combine the two answers together.
I want you to read the question again for me.
Okay. How much more interest would a fixed deposit of $10,000 earn in 2008 than in 2009?
When they say how much more, what they mean? Like, say for instance, I give you $780 and give your, is it a little sister or brother that you have?
I have, it's only me and my mother live.
So who was that little baby?
My sister.
Okay, so if I give you $780 and give your sister $750, and I say, Jaden, how much more did you get than your sister? What would you say?
I will take some of that money and put on her.
Again?
I'll take some of my money and put it on hers.
No, man, I did not ask you to share it equally now. I give you $780. So listen now, Jaydan. All right, you're on the final stage. Take a break. Come in, Jaydan. All right, Jaydan, take a break. Drink some water. You're on the final stage.
fixed deposit of
Yeah.
780.
Yes, Jayden.
780.
So hold on now. We're gonna go through the question again now. All right. So how much money did I give you? I give you $780. How much I gave you?
780.
All right, tell me one more time. How much money did my son to give you?
$780.
All right. And I go over to your sister and I gave your sister $750. How much did I give your sister?
$750.
How much did I give your sister?
$750.
Okay. So I gave you $780. And I gave your sister how much money?
$750.
How much more? More, you know. More. What does more mean, Jaden? Tell me what more mean.
More you gain.
How much extra did you get than your sister? So more means the extra. How much extra did you get than your sister?
No, what you need to do is write it down.
Hold on, man. Hold on, mommy. Hold on, mommy. Jaden can do this part. Jaden, so look over here now, Jaden. But you tell him something good, mommy. But I think he can do this part. All right, so 780. This is Jaden money in the red. And your sister, we're going to put your sister in the yellow. So here your sister in the yellow. All right, 750. So your money, Jaden, 780. Your sister, 750. How much extra did you get? You start running around and say, yeah, mommy give me 780 and give all the oh, my son give me 780 and give my sister 750. How much extra did you get, Jaden? How much extra? The more there means extra. How much extra did you get? What is there that is extra than your sister?
That's it. How are you going to work it out? So she do 70 and 750. How much extra are you going to get? What are you going to do to know how much you're going to get extra?
Subtract.
Okay. So then what you're going to do? Subtract 780 from 750.
Yes, Jaden. There you go.
30.
Good.
Well done, well done, well done. A round of applause for Jaden. Listen, unmute your microphones now and tell Jaden well done. Everyone tell Jaden well done.
Well done, Jayden.
Everyone tell Jaden well done. And if
Nice
son
work.
like so happy for him because he's a grade 6 student. Grade 6 student
Nice work, Jayden.
just completed a CSEC question. Yes, Peter? No, Marlon. Marlon?
I was saying nice work.
Yes, good job. I only hear 2 persons. If no parents teaching up, you're not happy for people picking me, teaching up, you're happy for no one another. Unmute your microphone. Unmute your microphone and tell Jaden well done.
Jade, are you finished tracing?
There, Johnny? Oh, the Johnny's up beside her phone.
Miss, I just came from the bathroom, yes, miss?
Jaden completed the question. What do you have to say to him?
Well done, Jayden. I'm proud of you.
Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Good morning, mommy.
Oi,
Good morning. How are you?
your internet now work good. You want a clean. That's how I want clean. You see, that.
All right, mommy, hold on, mommy. Oh, she gone. I was just gonna tell my mother about you, Jaden, but she gone. Anyway, Jaden, this video needs to go viral. Peter, you need to share this video with everybody that you know. Dejan, you need to share this video with everybody that you know. Marlon, you need to share this video with everybody that you know. Jaden is a grade 6 student who just completed a CSEC question. And as you can see, he was only coached through the process. You understand? He was coached through the process with his mom, Miss Stacian, an amazing mother, an amazing mother. Stacian. Peter, where's mommy?
Miss, she's doing some practice. Yes. She's right
where?
beside. Yes, miss. She's doing some practice.
Okay, tell mommy to come and say hello to Jaden.
Mommy.
Hi, Miss.
Miss Ferry was asking to say hello to Jaden.
Who?
Jaden.
Tell mommy about Jaden, Peter.
Yeah.
You're gonna sell Jaden now, you know, because Jaden is a brand, you know. People need to start buying Jaden products because Jaden is a big brand now. You're gonna sell Jaden. Tell mommy about Jaden now, Peter. How are you gonna sell Jaden?
Mommy, Jaden is a very sick student. It's the women's preparatory, and he just worked out 2 CSEC questions or whatever, and he got them right. So give some compliments too.
Hi, Jaden Johnson. I just heard the good news that you're a grade 6 and you beat this C6 student. Yay! Mash them up, mash them up, mash them up. Yes, I like that determination. Continue, continue, continue. And at this rate, I know that you're going to mash up Pep. Oh my God, I know you're going to mash up Pep. And don't doubt you can do CSEC in grade 7. Oh my God.
Okay.
Oh my God. God bless you. Favor, uncommon favor upon your life in Jesus' name. Continue. I think these CSEC students will be motivated. I know Peter will be motivated and want to come and don't want Jaden to pass him, but Jaden and on to the buttons to the finish line and pass Peter John. Bye.
Thank you very much.
Awesome. And this is how people must happy for people picnic. You hear how the woman come speak? Not the woman, Miss Murray. You hear how Miss Murray came and spoke? Yes, to Jaden. This is how you must be happy for your people. She don't know Jaden from Adam or Eve, but she's so happy for him. This is how people must be happy about other people's children. Guess what? I'm going to go call another teacher. I'm going to call Miss O.C. Brown. She's my high school teacher. And if she picks up, I'm going to tell her about you, Jaden. Jaden, we're telling the world about it today. Jaden, the world needs to know about you. The world needs to know about your mom, Stacian. Good morning, Auntie.
Good morning, Phil.
You're live on YouTube. Your voice, someone is listening. We're gonna share a story with you, and I'm just and then you're gonna respond. So this morning I shared a broadcast, and right after sharing the broadcast, okay, so Auntie, okay, we lost connection with Auntie. All right. All right, so we're gonna find another math teacher to share. All right, so we lost connection there with Auntie. So we're gonna find another math teacher. We're looking for some great math teachers to share this news with Jaden. Good morning. Good morning, darling. How are you? All right, hold on. Hold on, my darling. Hold on, Sade. Hold on, Sade. Oh, so okay. Hello? Auntie? You hearing me? Or it seems as if we're having some connection issue. All right, so I'm going to find another math teacher. Let me call back. Oh, she's calling back. All right. Hello? All right, so you're hearing me. So, I don't know. So good morning, Auntie. So everyone, Auntie, you're live on YouTube at the moment. I'm going to share a story with you. Oh, she's not hearing. The internet not working. But she's calling again. Auntie's persistent enough. All right, hello? It's not hearing. It's not hearing. Auntie, you hearing me? It's not hearing. Hello? Internet not working. It's not working. Let me see. All right, Jaden. Like we're having a lot of internet connection, a lot of issues today.
Yes, miss.
All right, Jaden. Let me try one more maths teacher. Sasha. Oh, since Sasha left to Sasha, come here. You know that Jaden completed the question. So Sasha is another math teacher. Come, Sasha, come tell Jaden how you feel about him. It's a CSEC question. Jaden is a grade 6 student. And he woke up and joined the CSEC class this morning at 6 a.m. His mother got him up. Doesn't seem as if here. Hello? Hello? All right, hello? All right, Jaden, I'm gonna call my mom. Last person I'm gonna try calling. I'm gonna call her straight. Yeah.
The mailbox of 1876388.
All right, Jaden. We're gonna call it this for today, Jaden. Mommy say you must come, so Mommy want to know, Jaydan?
Miss.
It's breakfast time now?
No, miss.
Okay, mommy calling you?
Because I was tidying up my room.
You see? You see, kind of parent the mother be? And then a lazy pitney him a grow. Him say, come tidy up her room. What's the God, the mother deserve a medal. Can't bother. Don't try calling auntie straight. Good morning, auntie. I am okay. So you're live on YouTube at the moment. I'm going to share a story with you and then I'll let you respond. So just to give you a little brief background on who I'm talking to on the phone, this is my aunt. This is my maths teacher in high school who is now my aunt. Yes, I call her auntie. She's one of those persons that groomed me, right? When I met this lady in high school and she saw me for the first time, in class. She wanted someone to work out a question on the board, and I said, I'll do it. And I went up there and I worked out the question. And when I worked out the question, I was like, this I go this and that, and you go yes and this and that and that and that. Straight patois. Like the lady sit down and she was in awe. Like, where did the bush pretty come from? So at the end of class, she called me and she said, walk with me to the lab. And when we were walking to the lab, she said to me, you know, when I started Kingston, when I went to Kingston, I came from the country going to Kingston. I didn't know, I wasn't able to speak the English properly. And when I went to college, that's when I started to gradually speak the English properly until I'm able to speak English fluently. Isn't that so, auntie? All right. All right. And I mean, from that day until this day, I went to high school. I graduated from high school in 2011, I think. And it's 2000, it's 10 years. That means I would have met her 11 years ago. Is that so, auntie? About 11 years ago. Right. And from that day until this day, we have been friends. From that day. All right. So, all right. So, auntie, what I'm going to tell you about now is that this morning I sent out a broadcast message. And when I sent out the broadcast message, it's for a CSEC free class, FREE. And I did put the free in bold. All right. And I sent it on WhatsApp and I sent it on Facebook. And I have a lot of students on WhatsApp who are doing CSEC. A lot of students on WhatsApp who is doing CSEC. A lot. I have students who hails from my very own community who is doing CSEC. And not one of them showed up. It's a disappointment. I am disappointed, and I'm disappointed in your parents. But Jaden mother, Stacian, a mother of a grade 6 student, saw the message, and I know she can read, but she walked him up to attend a CSEC class. And Jaden came, and I asked Jaden to read the question. When I asked him to read the question, I said, hold on, what not Jaden that my PEP student? So I said, Jaden, which grade are you in? He said, grade 6. I said, but I'm a PEP student. So I said, okay, Jaden, read the question just the same. And like the spirit say, all right, make Jaden do the question. Auntie, this is a CSEC question. It's a consumer arithmetic question. Jaden, can you read the question for Auntie for me, please?
Yes, miss.
Mm-hmm.
How much more interest would
No, start from top.
Okay. How much more?
Did you write the other part of the question?
No, miss.
All right, so that's it. Next time you make sure you write all of the question. Did Johnny read the full question for me, honey? Peter, do you have the question in front of you?
Come on for you to bango on Zoom.
Peter, do you have the question in front of you?
No, Miss, on the working.
Marlon, do you have the question in front of you? Hey, Johnny, did you find the question?
Yes, I'm looking for it.
Okay,
Yes, what is it?
I found it. Yes. So the question says, item 9 refers to the chart shown below. Rates on fixed deposit, 2008, 7.8%, 2009, 7.5%. How much more interest would a fixed deposit of 10,000 earn on 2008 than in 2009? Auntie Jaden worked the question and got the question correctly. He was guided at points. We stopped, let him get some water. All right, because we use the 1% of 10,000 and 2%. So we use that method to work it out and guide him to the answer. Other moments, his mother was there coaching him, and he was able to answer the question at grade 6. What? So you can respond now, Auntie. Mm-hmm. 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 Definitely. Mm-hmm. 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 Definitely. So, and I know that if when you go, I know you're gonna watch the video, Auntie. When you go on YouTube, I did say to everyone, write the question. I did say to everyone, write the question. I did. So Peter, your question should have been in your book. Marlon, the question should have been in your book. That Johnny wasn't here, So I understand with that, Johnny, because she wasn't here at the start. But the question should have been in your book.
You mean, Miss, you mean the question with the 7.8, Miss?
Yes, the
Something?
full question should have been in your
Oh,
book.
I have it, Miss. I thought it was a different question. Because we did it.
Okay.
I have it. I
Take
thought
a
it was a
picture of that
different.
and send to me now to prove that the question
Right.
was in your book. And Miss OC, Marlon is
Yes,
the
Miss?
son of one of your previous students. Yes, he is. She saw you on my status and asked about you. Marlon, what is the name of your mom?
Marsha Walker.
Marsha Walker. I don't know if the name ring a bell. No. She's an older lady for me. Yes. Because Marlon is now at grade 10, doing CSEC at grade 10 at Monroe College. Yes. Mm-hmm. I'll send you a picture later. Marlon, I'm waiting for the proof. The picture should have reached my phone already, you know. I'm waiting for the proof. And I know mommy will be totally disappointed with you if you said that you had it and you didn't have it. Hold on, I'm waiting for the proof. All right. No, auntie, you're not going anywhere. You're staying with us for a while.
Very important. They need to practice, and most of them they don't practice by themselves in a group. You know.
Okay, auntie. So this is what Marlon sent. So he did have the first part of the question there. So Marlon, where's the solution? This look like something was just right. Me not tell no lie. This look like something was just right. Because after me write my question, me write my solutions. And only thing I'm seeing is a question, no solution.
Miss,
You
what
must have me thought.
Miss, I
So
couldn't
where's the
write the
answer?
rate
Where's
of
the answer?
6.
Where's the
Miss, I
solution?
didn't, Miss, that's what I didn't write, Miss. Miss, that's what I didn't write. I wrote the rate on fixed deposit. Miss, that wasn't on the screen when you were working out the question.
Oh, so where's your solution?
Miss, I didn't write that.
So all the solution that we written down, you haven't written down any?
No, Miss.
So you didn't want to learn the method that Jaden learned just now?
Miss, so wasn't that what you taught us yesterday?
Okay, I have a point. Okay, I have a point. So since you're being so bold and brave, Marlon, what is, let me give you a question. What is 9.8% of 10,000?
9.8%
So let's
of
test Marlon, and you should take no more than a minute to get me that question, to give me that solution. So let's test Marlon now. Bold and brave. Isn't that what you taught us yesterday? 9.8. And you should not take more than a minute to give me that answer as a CSEC student. 9.8% of 10,000.
Miss 980.
What did you use to get the answer?
Miss, I did the long method.
Where's mommy?
Miss is bathing.
Where's daddy?
Miss, he went for some goods.
Oh, so you don't have nobody to verify. All right. Take a word for it. Take a word for it, Morgan. Yes, miss? All right, Auntie. Bye-bye. All right.
Brian, all the best to all of you. Math is a subject that you need to practice. All right? Have a great day. Bye-bye.
All right, bye, Auntie.
Okay, now.
All right. Explain the long method, Marlon. How did you get the long? What did you do to get the answer using the long method?
Miss, what I did, I just say 9.8 over 100 multiplied by 10,000 over 1, miss, and say I cancel 20 from the 1. Miss, miss, I can give me permission to write on the screen.
Yes. Permission granted.
Yes, miss. 9.8 over 100 multiplied by 10,000 over 1. Miss, I said 20 cancel 20 person leaving 100, miss. So just 9.8 8.8, miss, and I say when you're multiplying you have to go to the right. You jump 2 times, so 1 or 2, no 0 should go here, you get 980.
All right, I forgive you your props to that. Well done. Well
Thank
done,
you.
Marlon. We can't say no more. Marlon is a student at the Monroe College, and he's an excellent student. All right, so that brings us to the end of our lesson today. You need to share this video for it to go viral because we have an excellent student. Jaden, where's mommy? Jaden, where's mommy? All right, so if I get 10 students who will 10 grade 6 students, no, 5 grade 6 students and 5 grade 7 students to sign up for starting next week, to sign up, and I'm going to be working with 10 students. I'm not going to be working with more than 10. To sign up for next week, by next week, Saturday, I will teach those 10 students to do CSEC math at grade 6 and at grade 7. 5 grade 6 students, 5 grade 7 students.
Excuse me.
Yes, Jaydan?
I'm going to do today's at the course for a pet.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So 10 students for Peter, Marlon, you can go. To John, you can go. Jaden, you can go. All right. Have a great day. You can go, darlings. So 10
Right,
students.
same miss.
Yeah. So you can go.
Okay.
All right. So 10 students for Michaela, you can go, honey. Have a great day. God bless you. 10 students for grade 6 and grade 7. So 5 for grade 6, 5 for grade 7. And I will bring those 10 students to doing CSEC at the end of grade 6 or at the end of grade 7. And those 10 students, the cost is going to be a bit more pricey because as you realize, we got to take our time with those students. You got to take your time. But you can imagine your child doing CSEC at grade 6 and being able to achieve that CSEC at grade 1. And know that they naturally achieve that subject, like they can do it. It will inspire them to do it at other grades. Michaela and Jaden, you can go, honey. It will inspire them to do it at other grades. Okay, those 5 students, bye Jaden, you did well today.
Bye.
God bless you. So those 5 students, 5 CSEC, 5 grade 7, and 5 PEP, the cost for that class will be way more than our regular classes, but you can definitely achieve it. And Jaden just showed you today. And why it's going to be more expensive is because we need to do more time. I need to break it down for them, and I need to spend more time. So I was able, it took me maybe about an hour to teach Jaden to complete that question. So it needs to be broken down. And that's where I think the education system is lacking, because these things, you can't just get up and just flash through the questions. The students need to know the prior skills. And if they don't know it, they can't build on it. So you have my contact information. I'll write it on the screen now for you. So you have that. And you contact me. I'll tell you the cost when you contact me. Yeah, I work out the cost to see what would be reasonable. But I work out the cost and tell you what would be reasonable. And if you want to take on that child, let your child take on that challenge. And if your child watching this video today is inspired by Jaden will to do this question, by Jaden mother to push him. If you're inspired and you're a grade 6 student, or you're going to be a grade 7 student come September. So if you're a grade, you would be a grade 5 student now, and grade 7 students come September. So you either got to be in grade 6 or grade 7. That's the first criteria. Second criteria is you would go through a screening process. So I would not allow any student to enter this class because it's only 10 students I'm selecting. So you'd go through a screening process because I'm only selecting 10 students, right? So you go through a screening process. And this class, so let me tell you when I would give you up until. I'll give you up until I give you up until June 30 to apply. So you'll see the flyers coming out. June 30 to apply, right? And you'll get a quiz, a mock exam, right? So it's like a diagnostic exam. And if you pass that diagnostic exam, then you might be able to enter the class. You don't must enter the class. We'll have an interview after, because I want to work with students who are passionate. So it's going to take a lot, but I got to work with students who are passionate, right? So yes, so that's it. And oh, let me write my information here. So WhatsApp is and email is Mathematics Resource Center. All right. You reach me on WhatsApp, you reach me on email. Either. I give you more information. So it goes through a screening process. If the class even have one child, that's fine. But if you don't pass the exam, the diagnostic exam, you don't pass the interview, then you won't be able to enter. All right. And that would be, so say for instance, 100 students applied. It would be the first 10 that passed the exam and passed the interview. Right? So 100 students applied. Everyone would do the diagnostic question. I would have you registered as you entered. And it would be the first 10 that pass both the diagnostic question and the interview. And this would be a paid class. Well, I'm not accepting any students because one, my students must be passionate and driven. Two, their parents must be supportive. And three, you must be able to afford the class. Right? So this is going to take a lot of work, must be passionate, must be able to afford the class, must have supportive parents. Only way you'll be accepted in the class with the diagnostic question and the interview. So interview of parents, interview of child. This is you entering into Harvard. This is mathematics resource, Harvard institution, Oxford aspect of the institution. It will take a lot to get in. But Jaden proved to us that it's possible. And Jaden's mom proved to us what a great mother is. She was there supporting him. That lady, Jaden is a part of my class. I think, and she was there supporting him, supporting me right through. I will leave you now. God bless you all. Please make this video go viral. Viral because Jaden showed us that it's possible. Viral because his mom is a super mother. She got up, she got him up, ready for class. A class that is way above his head, his age group. And I'm asking you parents, please start doing what you're supposed to do for your children. Bless you all. I'm out. Have a peaceful day. Bye.